Hey, Rob, we in the building. We gave you a day off yesterday because we didn't want to overload you. We dropping them back to back. Give people time to catch up because one dude complained about, man, you dropping these too fast. I ain't got time to sit, I can't sit here, and absorb all this shit in just one day. It's a lot, to go over, to have to know. But we back at you again, Young Elder Gang, with another banger. We dropping number bangers, bro. I'm telling you. Shit that you need and that you can use to get a grip on this game. Get a grip on this guy, of what's happening here. And this tape, it ties in with the so we got 19 people on. Hey, Hakeem won't be on this show with us neither, man. He going over his grandma's house to pop those firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem and Haru, right, and Dara and Tank. They all going over there. They do this like this little thing every year when they go to the 4th of July. But we already put a tape out on Independence Day, breaking down to you what 4th of July is all about. But just give me a second to load up this chat. It's running slow right now for some reason. Might be because a lot of people on the internet now. Like around the world, looking around, seeing what's happening. But you know how we do it. We dropping non-stop bangers. Right? We dropping non-stop bangers. Hold on, just give me a second to get this set up. With no Hakeem, we can keep you in the groove. You know what I'm saying? Look, this one's gonna be a fire one. This is gonna be a banger. Hey, Rob, out to everybody coming in the building. Let me get the chat pulled up. Hey, people scared now. They scared to say stuff that I'm saying. Why? Because people gonna know they got it from me. But don't be scared, brother. Say what I'm saying. If you think it is, if in your opinion you like what I'm saying, say what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna get mad at you, right? Add your own spin on it. We was gonna call this tape the energy on money, the energy that money carries, but we had to call it this because we always resorted back to this. It's the thought that counts, right? And when I break it down for you, you're gonna see that that's how it's going, man. Because dealing with money, the value of money is only based on what people think. It's based on the thought. Money has no value unless people give it, and that's dealing with the thought. You know what I'm saying? It's because like, what do you value? What does the word value mean to you? You know what I'm saying? What does the word value mean to you? Because some people, shit is priceless. You know what I'm saying? In their mind. Because see, that's dealing with the thought. See, in their mind, this thing might be priceless. You can't buy it because they have what they call emotional attachment to it. Physical things. That's one thing that'll hold you here though. Keep you from going to the fifth dimension. Right? Let me get the chat pulled up, man. It's still loading. So I can see who all in the building. Okay, hold on just a second. Internet connect. Yeah, okay, all right. All right, here we go. Yeah, so money and any other object It's the cost is dealing with how much you think that it's worth. No matter what it is, how much value of it, how much in value is it to you? And okay, hold on, just a second. Hold on. Turn that down. Boom. Man, I'm waiting on the chat to pull up, man. This joint taking forever, man. I got it playing. Maybe I got to restart this computer. I'm gonna do that while I'm talking to you, though. Let me restart my computer. Hey, yeah. So the value of anything is based on what people think, and not just one person. It's got to be a whole collective of people, because you can think that money is worth whatever or whatever you guys worth, but then you got to have somebody to trade it to for something else that you want, or whether it be money, gold, whatever. You trade them. They can put a value also on what they think it's worth, and that's why when people go to like these pawn shops and things where they can, what my granddaddy used to call dicker around. Dicker around is probably a term you don't know if you're from the South. It means, and it's other words, shuck and jive. It's other words for it too. They might call up north, but this is when you go in and a guy says he want $25 for this object. That's what he value it at based on thought. And you say, well, I only got 20. And he say 15, I only got 15. And the dude say, well, can you meet me in the middle? You know what I'm saying? At $17. And then they make hand. That's dickling around. Like making, like negotiate. They call it negotiating. That's the like the word that's like the mainstream of what it really is. Negotiating the price. Right. So that's based on thought. It all goes back to thought. Based on what you value in your mind on that object, which is nothing but a form of light. Because this tape ties into the light being tape, right? Because I told you that we was sound, then that speeds up to light, and then light speeds up to thought. So that's why they call government, because they trying to keep your thought, control the thoughts, man. It's by controlling. They know Pimp and the Pimp Game and all of the witchcraft doctors are the people that's out to control people. The guards, all guards know that all I gotta do is control your thoughts, and then I got control of you. And so I can put when you sitting down on the couch, they can put value on things too. They can change your value of things. But when they say if you sit down on the couch and you watching TV and they put a pizza commercial up there with the cheese oozing all off of it and the meat and shit, and they showing you how gooey it is and you hungry. So they just put it in your thought to go try to buy this shit or try to cop this. It's dealing with the mental plane. It's dealing with, so it's all dealing with controlling the mental. And the thoughts is what count. The thoughts is what really count. But count the value of things. I'm telling you, man. And once I get my chat loaded back up, I have a better, because I also got notes written down on my computer and I can't see them right now. Because I would had this class lined up. We told you we had classes coming back to back during the 14 days. While we was chilling for the 14 days, we wasn't chilling. We was sitting here and putting notes together for the different classes that we was gonna come with. So we can get a whole bunch of stuff out real fast to catch back up from being behind. We told you that, man. And we told you we're going up the hill. You know what I'm saying? So we probably like a little bit up the hill now. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got to the heavy duty shit, but we going up now to the heavy duty shit. Right? We head up the hill, the mountaintop, as Martin Luther King put it. He seen the mountaintop. Yeah, that's the mountaintop is the crown chakra. right? So we going up to yonder, and we going to the crown chakra. And right now, we got Ascension Manual Class 6 out. That's the green chakra, the last class we left off of. Also, we got the Class 7 lined up too to come out. So yeah, so we right now, the information that we provide now is dealing with the green heart chakra, and it's dealing with the connection between the green heart chakra and the crown chakra, right? The T's, right? Man, I don't know what's going on with this damn computer, bro. I mean, here we go. It was doing fine all day. Then now it's saying that it ain't connected to that. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, everybody ready to crack heads, man. Give me a second, bro. I'm trying to get this okay, that's on. Oh yeah, they playing serious games, man. How does this happen? All right, give me a second, man. I almost got it fixed. There you go. All right, boom. Yeah, so what? Hey, this is why we sitting here. I'm getting it loaded up. What is your value of your soul? Is your soul? Can you sell your soul? Like, what's the value on it in your mind? It's all dealing the value of all this shit that we thinking uh, that's hot is based on what you think that is hot. If you don't think that it's hot, you know what I'm saying? It can't control you. So it's certain things that can't control you if it don't get to your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call themselves the government, man. I'm telling you, man, because it's all about controlling the nigga thoughts. I can make you do if I put out some shit. If I know I can influence your thoughts, then everything else, what you project, what you how you react, your everything about you is gonna be projected from that thought. So if I can control your thoughts and grab it and tell you a game banger, you a thug, you eat this, you eat that. And so now when that thought slows down and projects to light, now you projecting whatever them thoughts is. And that's why niggas are killing niggas. Niggas are killing niggas because it's in their thoughts. They watch Boys in the Hood. They watch Menace to Society. They watch all these new gangster movies. And it's all thoughts that's being transferred to their head. And then they play Grand Theft Auto where niggas go on and sliding on niggas. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is hustling and doing all kind of crazy shit on the game, right? And they try to, once they go into their thoughts, now they're gonna project that. It's inevitable. You can't add that into your thoughts and not project that when that thought slow down to light, it's gonna come out and it's gonna be how you are. That's why niggas sag their pants. They think it's cool. They think that it's cool. So you hear the key word think. You hear the key word. All right, I'm still waiting on it to load up. Here you go. All right, let me type in see how many people I got in the chat. All right, hey, Rob, bye to everybody in the building, man. We was trying to get people time to get in because we didn't know if they got the notification from us, man. We putting this into the the Akashic records, to the archives. We're getting this into the archives, man. It's the thought that counts. Value is in the mind. People give value to money. People give value to gold. It's how much you think that it's worth. You know what I'm saying? So the thought is really the main thing that counts. It's what we point out here. So when we're dealing with money, you're dealing with a currency. And keep in mind, you got AC, alternative current, and you also got the red current. And two, keep in mind, current C or current is also dealing with water. And keep in mind, it's a reason why they call money Moon-E, because that's a god. That's a god, Moon-El. That's a god or deity named Lunar, as in lunatic, right? Moon-E also, like I say, is dealing with the moon energy. And so keep in mind, we told you that money is connected with water. That's why they call it currents. Currents is in the water, right? And that's why they got the maritime laws and all that. We can go into we could go into the outline of it, but what I'm telling you is that it all goes back. Hold on, that computer. Yeah, Kingu, right? But the moon controls the water, the tides. For anybody that live like on the shores, on the Jersey shores, or like the beach areas, right? Virginia Beach, these beach areas. Anybody that operate on the water road, that do jobs on boats, moon controls the water, right? That's right. That's right, Shadow Band. That's what I was saying. The moon controls the water. It controls the tides. It raises to high and low tides. So that's also control of the money. And this really what your bear market and your bull market is about in the stock market. Because a bull attacks up and a bear attacks down. So that moon energy is controlling the money as well, because it's dealing with water. And it also controls the high and low tides in female's body, and they call it the menstrual cycle. Because keep in mind, we made of a certain percentage of water. We made of a certain percentage of water, right? So that water is being controlled by the moon. But the women got more attachments to the moon, and that's why their menstrual cycle is connected with the moon cycle, because of the water, and the moon controls the water. So when they get high tide, it's that time of the month, just like on the water of the ocean, right? It controls the waters, the money, and that's why money, women are attached to money too. Not all. It's a lot of women that ain't, but they want some type of like my wife she said security, knowing that your man can hold it down if anything hold you down, if you fall off, something happen, and then you can just get back on and we can stay rolling, because your man got this, he a secure guy. You know what I'm saying? It means that he can handle the bills, he can hold us down, right? Or it might be vice versa with the women, with the women being able to, because some women like to hold their man down too. So it's like, but if like it could be better if both people don't have the same idea, the same thought. Money is nothing but an idea, man. If you want to generate some money, like I ain't rich. I'm actually like, I'm really poor, really. I'm poor till they get off my back and stop holding me back on YouTube so I can ball like CJ Cool now, man. Come on, man. My shit should have been blew up, right? On YouTube for everybody to hear the truth about this. Her period, the cycle. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, that's dealing with the moon, like the high tides and low tides. Like I said, we made up a certain percentage of water, and the high tides and low tides control the waters. So it controls the water in the people's body. It controls the water in the women's body, especially. When she get high tide, the water is over, so it goes, what you call it blood, right? It goes over and overflows or comes up higher on the shoreline, so it had to be, so it leaks out. That's what you're getting, dealing with the moon cycle, or the moon phase. And that's connected with money, which is why with at least 75% of the women, if you got some money, you can get a woman. You can have some type of security that make that woman feel safe with you. So, and it's sad that a woman got to feel safe based on how much money you got, and not just what type of a guy you are. Like, see, like me, like I'm a hustler. You know, my wife, she can get on and tell you when she come back. She can get on and tell you what all she like about me. Cause nigga, I'll sell an Eskimo ice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right, hey, right in the middle of a desert, nigga. And knowing that shit gonna melt. Or I'll sell the nigga ice right on his own turf, because I'm a hustler. I can talk like that. My granddaddy was a hustler. You know, all my peoples, they hustlers. We Washingtons. We Williams, you know? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, that's dealing with the moon. And it's also dealing with money. You can make a check based on how you look. It's all about thought. It goes back to thought, though. That's what we're gonna say. It's the thought that counts. It's how they think, what they thought about, what they think about you. And then that triggers down to bringing stuff to light. What really you calling physical, everything really is a hologram. Everything here is really hologrammed in a light code. And you just perceive it as to be, it's physical too, because all dimensions are physical when once you get past the third dimension. Really, the first dimension is physical too, and the second dimension. But once you get past the third dimension, things are still physical in the fourth dimension, and they're because it's all based on light frequencies. What you call physical is only electromagnetic frequencies interpreted by the brain. So your car, it might look like what it looked like in the third dimension, but it's really a form of light that been condensed together real and tight. Light particles condensed together, jam-packed real tight. So when you touch it, when you touch that object, you get a light frequency signal through your nervous system that sends a signal to your brain saying that this is physical. But the thing is that if you knew how to alter the frequency in your brain of that car and your thoughts, then you can stick your hand right through it. You can do it. See, what we're doing is we're trying to give you back your powers, and we're gonna see for a while what you're gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you back your powers, and all we got to do that is to give you the knowledge of it, how it works. And the reptilians, they're gonna be mad about this because now we getting rid of a certain type of fear, and we bringing in divine love. So it's a thought that counts. Coins or heads and tails based on the moon. Yeah. Hey, that's good. That's good stuff. Shadow band, right? A lot of this stuff is based on the moon here, which is why we're dealing with a whole bunch of lunar ticks, right? Lunar ticks. A tick sucks energy. So keep what lunar Chris people who are so the moon can drive you crazy. The moon can drive you crazy, man. The moon is the energy that drives people crazy. Based on the technology that they got inside of that moon. But that moon is hollowed out. They only got probably like about maybe a couple miles, a little bit less than 100 miles crust. And then you go into the inside of the moon, right? The moon is really a satellite. And they controlling that water tide from that supercomputer really on the moon, and that computer, because the computer can move the moon. We told y'all about on another tape about the supercomputer. Go back and get Galactic Chapter 5, I think it's 15, and I think we talked about it on a couple tapes back. I think it was Atlantis. There was a supercomputer called Macintosh, right? It's a being that just passed away. RIP to that brother. I think he had the last. He was a Nuwapian, I think, and a Sabian. I think that he passed away not too long ago. I saw it on Facebook, and his last name was McIntosh. I think that's what he said when I seen it on YouTube. So RIP to that brother, and peace and blessing to that brother's family. And may he ain't, keep in mind, he ain't dead. As long as you can think about him, then he's still living. You know what I'm saying? It's the thought that counts. It's the value. If hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Shout out Kansu Pharaoh, man, the Pharaoh, bro. If you're in the building and you're new to the page, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And I'm gonna drop my Cash App in the links, man, if you want to show me some love. Cash App me, man. Don't do the super chat. We just not warming up though on this subject, man. We just not warming up because we don't got Hakeem to come in and come out to our stuff, man. Hakeem will be after you, bro. If you mess with his dad, Hakeem will be after you. We're gonna put Hakeem on you. Guarantee you, in less than 25 minutes, you'll be calling us, telling us to come pick this guy back up. Hey, my brother, before he went to jail, he did like a skit about if you pick up a kid, if you kidnap a kid from the hood, and how the people end up in the movie, they end up going back and dropping the kid back off and saying, man, we should have never got this kid because he bad. This kid is bad. This kid wanted to help. This kid wanted to help us rob banks and all that. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. Yeah, Young Elder Gang, man, in the building, bro. Hey, Young Elder Gang in the building. Shout out that brother Marcus Poopy, bro. Young Elder Gang in the building, man. We dropping nothing but bangers. Hey, so what do you value things? Is it ugly? If you say somebody's ugly to you, that's based on what you think. Somebody else might say that chick is, or that man is the most beautiful man, because they're looking at the thoughts that count. It's the thoughts that count. But and I'm gonna tell you, man, no woman want to be with somebody that's broke. You know, you ain't got no money. Now, if y'all, like back in the day, if y'all started out together and you was a hustler, and then you felt you was getting it, but you got some kind of defect now that prevents you from being able to get it like you was getting it, and that chick hold you down. Now that's a little different. That's kind of like the old school rules. But the new rules is a little different, right? For the gods, you able to be rich. You can be what you want. All you gotta do is think it. All you gotta do is think it. You can be a gangster. All you gotta do is think it. And you can go out there and you might get your thoughts rearranged once you meet another gangster that then he didn't sold it to his thoughts more than you, and you back down. It depends on who back down first. That's how this thing's going, man. Why you think, like we said, they calling themselves govern the mental, right? Because it's the thought that counts. So now I can show you a juicy burger with some oozing, with chili oozing all out of it. And then I can show you some fries and a drink. If you hungry, I just got in your thoughts and took some of your value. Your value is your thoughts. Don't let nobody steal your thoughts. I'm telling you, man. The real value is in thought. It's in ideas. It's in the mind. That's the real value, man. Because like I just told people that were just coming in, money is only based on what people think about it. Jewelry, cars, all these Ferrari, it's only based on what people think. You want people to think you got money, or you want people to think that you got. Hey, shout out to brother Shara. Might be a sister, man, for the $4 donation. Yeah, I appreciate that. we're grateful. And may you be blessed. Or be grateful as well, because we don't like the word bliss, right? But what I'm saying is, it's based on thought. Everything that you think is then projected down to light. And then, so in the light, when you see this money, and people do so many things for this money, which is why they said, in one part, they said it was in their hands and in their foreheads. The thought is in the forehead, in the crown chakra. So what you think about things, like what you think about the value, how do you value your life? You know what I'm saying? Is it priceless? Is your life 300 million? If your life 200 million, what's your life worth? What's the value on it? Right? And then, you put that back and you send it back to where we're going with this, man. Hold on, I'm trying to multitask here. This right here thing froze. Hey, can y'all hear me out there? In the I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me because it ain't moving. Sound like I just heard something in the background. Yeah, supply and demand. They tell us what to think, and then they can sit back and relax after that. It's like a computer programming. Your brain is a computer, so if I can control your thoughts and implant you with a program that enable you to go out and be a consumer, right? And not a buyer. Are you a buyer? Are you a seller? Just ask yourself that question in the chat, man. Hey, what y'all? So, are you a buyer or are you a seller? Right? Are you the one that's constantly going out to buy? I'm a buyer and a seller, nigga, because I flip shit. You know what I'm saying? I flip it. We buy cars or buy whatever, and then we sell them. That's called capitalize. And keep in mind, the root word of capital is cap, meaning it's dealing with the crown chakra back again. So the root word of capital, if I'm going to capitalize it in simple form, is me buying some $5 and turning around selling it for 10 or 15. And capital is in the brain. So you don't need a whole bunch of money to have capital. All you need is the idea, and you got the capital. Because you can go, a lot of these minerals that you need to produce whatever your idea is out there really free on some of the, if you got land. See, it's really free if you got land. The first step into becoming rich is to have land. If you want to be rich. I don't want to be rich. I just want to have a couple of dollars to where me and my family and my people straight. But rich, you want to be rich, the first step in, now I want to do this part, and maybe we could get rich in the process. But the first thing in becoming wealthy is you got to have land. That's the first step into becoming wealthy, have land. That way you can produce and you can create resource off your land. You can create resource, produce resource, and just means to do again, and source meaning you got original, you the plug. The source is the plug. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's like if you go plug up a TV, you got to plug it into the wall, and then like that wall will be the source to that. But I'm saying if you got land, you got the source. And then now you can resource over and over again and create resource. And then you got product, and now you can make capital. And really, that's not really capital if you getting it straight off your land and selling it. You can capitalize off of it if you sell it, depends on the price, but you want to capitalize you're dealing with thought. You capitalize off of things by thinking it first in this game, man. Your thoughts is how you count this shit up, man. I'm telling you. It's how you put it together. It's how you figure it out. None of Malachi kids should be broke, right? Real kids of Malachi, man. Because like I'm saying, I'm too smart to be just completely broke. You know what I'm saying? Too smart, man. So, we should start controlling more of our thoughts. If you want to be rich, start thinking it. Get you some land. That's the first step to being rich. Because on that land now, there's a lot of people that bought land and they didn't even do nothing with it. And then some people came in and said, hey, I want to build a mall here. I'll pay you $2.5 million to buy this land. And that nigga paid $10,000 for the whole land back in the day. And now they got a shopping mall on it. So it's like development. So they bought the land and he still get a percentage of the way they did the contract. He can still get a percentage of all them buildings being over there from those different businesses. So now he a millionaire. He drive around the old beat up pickup truck because he bought that land back in the day, man. So land is the first key to becoming rich, bro. Getting this money on your own. That's the thought that Elijah Muhammad was trying to put over to everybody, man. That's the thought. Get on your own. And the first thing you need to go after of is land, which is what Elijah Muhammad went after. Land and businesses. And then, because once you get your own land, now not only can you, because being able to produce and have a source and have a plug, see, we over here as Nubians in America, we getting capitalized off of, and I like the word Nubian because it conglomerates. When I say Nubian, I'm talking about from the Fat Joe types, all the way, even the Canaanites, all the way back up to the blackest nigga you can find, the darkest nigga you can find. So I'm talking about my Moors. When I say Nubian, it's a conglomerate. So we over here as Nubians, we're being capitalized off of. Why? Because we don't know the game. We perish for the lack of knowledge. So the game is capitalized over here in America. It's monopolized, right? And it's all dealing with thought. When you break all them down, mono is going back to like the money, and it's going back to like one mind, one brain, one sound, one band. So what you think, man, in this day and time is how you get ahead. You think you get ahead by thinking. Niggas don't think. You get ahead by because it's your thoughts that's gonna count, my brother. That means we can judge you based on your thoughts. And whoever you are and what you are will be slowed down into your thoughts, which is thought, will be slowed down into a vibration of light, and then we'll be able to see your thoughts. And then once we can see your thoughts, once that slows down a little bit more, we can hear your thoughts. And that's why niggas speak and they say things, and that's in their thought. Whatever they said was in their thought. And also you can speak through your heart too. Your heart is a translator. The heart is like a translator. What it does is it takes information from the brain, from the thought or the subconscious realm, and then converts that and it's like a purifier on your thoughts. So the heart, that's why they say when people get drunk, they speak with their mind when they get drunk, because their heart is pumping and racing, and it's come crunk up, and they gonna say whatever they feel, whatever their thoughts are towards you when they get drunk, because their heart is gonna filter out the truth. It's why when they hit people with the truth, the stuff they called truth serum, it affects the heart insofar as it increases the filter on your thoughts, because like the left part and the right part of the brain deals with, like, one part deals with memory and the other part deals with creativity, right? So we're dealing with it, man. We're dealing with what are you thinking? And what value do you place on things? What value do you place on your kids? Because that value is how you think of them. So what value you place on, if it's one of your kids for sale for $3 million, what value are your kids priceless? Because they come from you, it's your creation as a scientist here studying. We all here to study, man. This is school. This is elementary school. We got a tape coming out probably tomorrow on that. Earth is elementary school. But nobody would give a damn about money if they didn't think that it had value. Value is based in the mind, which is why it's the thoughts that count. All right? I'm trying to get this, hold on just a second. I'm trying to get this, there you go. Hold up. Check out, we got a couple people on live with us, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're in the building, man. If you want to show us some love, hit the cash up, man. We putting something out new every day. But we're talking about money and why people are out here murdering people for money and and women selling their body for money. And money ain't nothing. Money ain't nothing. The real value is in the mind. Money ain't nothing. How much of your mind can you sell me? That's what I'm looking interested in. If I'm a higher thinking being and I'm coming in, I'm thinking on how much can I purchase of your mind? Which is why when they tell you some shit is free and they put all this type of advertisement out, that shit ain't free. They purchasing your mind. They spending $20 million for advertisement to purchase your mind. Because when I get your mind, I can get you to buy whatever the hell I say. Because it's the thought that places value on things. And I can tell you that shit is $10,000 in your mind and you would buy it. That's why niggas is going out who got this money, right? And they going out and buy a Gucci shirt, which is the same shirt that said Walmart, but it got they buying the name. Because of the name, because it's Gucci, it's got more value. And that's all in the fucking mind. It's all a mind trick. It's all a mind trick. So if I can get in your mind, if I can put some shit out and build up the brand in your head and your mind, and then I can tell you whatever price I want. I can increase the value I increase the value by coming at your thoughts. Because once you think it, you're gonna believe it, or you're gonna it's gonna be dealing with what you project into the light. And once you project that into the light, and then that's gonna slow down and create sound. So all I gotta do is go out to your mind. If I was bad guys or good guys, we just teaching you this so you can be your own God, so you can take control of your own damn mind and stop letting people tell you what the value of you or of yourself is. Like if you are a woman and you got a man and he steady talking to you crazy, like talking down on you, trying to lower your value in his mind, and your value is higher. So you gotta have a value, women and men, the people that's out here dating and all that, but you gotta have a value in your mind of what you worth. Are you worth more than what this nigga got going on? You know what I'm saying? This nigga here, and he talking crazy. He steady putting negative things in your mental brain by telling you, oh, you ain't shit. You ain't this. Or you don't do this. Or you don't do that. Hey, brother, if any brothers out there doing that that's listening, stop it, brother. You gotta be a god. You got more power than that. That's a lesser being that's trying to control the thoughts. That's a lesser being. You don't gotta control a woman like that, telling her she ain't shit. You get a woman and mentally by being secure. That's one of the first steps. Being secure. Women love men that's secure. Meaning that you can hold shit down. You know, you're a hustler. You can go get it, and you can make sure your family gonna be straight. If anything, you know what I'm saying. And there's a lot of brothers out here like that, you know. But let no man place a value on you when you got your own value in your head. To my women, and to the man, the same thing. Let no woman place a value on you when you got a value in your head. Now, if your value is low, then see, it's like this. A Ferrari cost, just say for instance, a Ferrari costs like 250, right? 250, like, you know, the tag on that joint for like the cheapest joint, right? 250. And then you got another car that costs like $10,000. Now the value really is in perception of the mind. The value. But how many niggas gonna be riding around in that Ferrari versus niggas in that? If everybody got to pick a car, and based on their income, how many niggas think? So the Ferrari is more rare. It costs more. It's more rare versus the other car. It might be a good car. It might last you longer than damn Ferrari, because some of them cars cost like $20,000 just to get a goddamn oil change on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that Bugatti, they got to pay 25. It don't matter if you don't even move that mug in a whole year. You got to pay $25,000 a year after the fact, unless you can put it in your thoughts to figure out how to do that, change the oil and shit yourself. You know, that'd probably be where I go. I change my own oil on my shit. If I had a Bugatti, I ain't finna pay nobody $20,000 to change no oil, man. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. But sometimes that shit can be a tax write-off based on, you know, because if you're making so much money, that's what I was saying earlier to the guy across the street. And I was talking to him about that truck that he got, that he could take that truck and makes money off of it. When you got like millions of dollars, they take a lot of money in taxes. So to keep that from happening, these people got to go spend the money. So that's why a nigga go out and that's got a couple million. That's why he go out and buy a $50,000-$60,000 watch. Because if he don't buy that watch, turning some, you gotta get, when you get money, you gotta turn it into equity or assets. Some they got liquid value to it. See, liquid value, liquidation, it's all connected back to the water, to the moon, like I said. And they want to control your brain with the moon. But now we're in a new phase. And now we going to the sun, we in the sun cycle, and now the sun is speeding your brain up. And it's a new type of way of thinking. You got to think positive, and that will project in your life. Think, I'm rich. I'm gonna get this money. And then the way you get that, ideas are more valuable than money. Ideas are more valuable than money, man. I'm telling you, bro. Because that idea can generate you money. That idea can generate you money, man. Hey, we still in the building, we live, right? Hey, can y'all hear me in the chat? Hey, if you're new to the page, hit that like and hit the subscribe button, man. We in the building. You're in the building with the young elder. We talk about resources. We talk about production, right? Like the first step to becoming rich is having land. I'm telling you, because you can create and you can produce and you can create. You can create resource. That means you can keep. Resource means you can keep going to the source, and we already put this out. We already said it early in the tape. Just repeat certain things for people to hear. Your spend to income ratio. Are you spending more money than you're making? Because if you are, then if you ain't now, if you spending more money than you're making, that's just automatic common sense right there. But if you spending your money, you need to spend your money on assets. Which is really real money. Assets is really real money. Like jewelry, guns, what else? Like land, a house, certain types of artifacts. That's really assets. So that's why people always buying, that's rich, always buying like assets, so that they can save on their taxes. So if they want to buy, if you making $10 million a year and you go out and spend $1 million on a picture, and it's gonna go up in value. That's what Jay-Z was trying to tell niggas on that tape, man. I'm telling you, man, about how to buy this. And I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $99,999. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jay-Z said in that tape, man. He giving niggas $1 million worth of game. But that picture, the value of it is only based on thought, which is why you gotta take it to a guy, call the appraiser, and he'll tell you what he think the value of it is. So it goes back to it's the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Okay, and we want you to post something in the chat. Are you a buyer or are you a seller? That's something to think about, man. Are you a buyer or are you a seller? Or are you both? Right? Buyer, the ones that's both usually have these are guys that come up, man. The buyer and the seller. Because you score something from this dude and then you flip it. You know what I'm saying? And now you coming up, you like the middleman. Then when you cut out the middleman and get the land, once you cut out the middleman and get the land, now you can create resource. Or you got resource. You know what I'm saying? This is what we after, man. But it all goes back to the thought, the value of the thought. How much are you worth? How much is this worth? How much is your loved ones worth? And some people sell their loved ones, like YG and Slim 400. And I can name the list. The list go on. T Greasy and his auntie. What was the value of that? 10, 20 million. I had you can set him up like it's a kill murder, and then I get to go to the next level. I get to go to the $20 million range. So it's $20 million for your people's soul. You're selling your own people's soul for $20 million. Right? What's the value? In court, they ask if you have any assets. Yeah, assets. Assets is real money. They don't want no cash really from you. You ain't really doing that when you're paying cash in court, because that cash is fiat money. It's a debt. You can't pay real situations out with that, really, like when you draw the line down to it. Only way you be able to do it, only way you're doing it now is because the thought that people put on it, the value of their thought that they put on that money. If everybody at one time right now said, you know what, that money ain't worth shit, then they got to come up with something else that got some value in your mind. Like, now I got to bring you a gold chain, and now you know, it's going back to the bartering system. The bartering system is the real exchange of money. The bartering system. But I got these tomatoes, you got these watermelons. I trade you 200 tomatoes for 50 watermelon. Right? That's the real value. It's the thought, man. It's the thought that counts. And some people be saying that, like, when you ain't got no money, and so you go draw up a card for your old lady for a birthday or something. You know, you do it, and she said, "Oh, it was a thought that counted." That's right, because everything is based on where you value it in your mind. What do you value things in your mind? What do you value? What's the price? They say everybody got a price. Everybody got a price. What's your value? What's your price? How much can I buy you for? Yeah. Ladies, are you a Ferrari or are you a Honda? You know what I'm saying? Are you a Ferrari or are you a Honda in your mind? Man, the same. Are you a Ferrari, a Lambo or something? Are you a regular Houthi? If you think that you're a Ferrari in your mind, you're gonna project the value of a Ferrari in the light, and that light's gonna slow down the sound, and you're gonna sound like you were worth something. I'm telling you, man. Can't let these niggas get in your thoughts and make you think that you a Honda when you a Ferrari. That's what's happening. They making chicks think that they Hondas and broke down Pontiacs and shit. And right, and you really a Ferrari, or you a Lambo, or you some of high value. And we ain't talking. And ugly is only based on the individual concepts. So this person might think you ugly, or this person might think that this is trash, but the other person might come along and dig that shit out the trash and say that this got more value than this guy knew. This guy threw some good shit away. You know what I'm saying? And this got value. I know a whole bunch of cats like that find like computers in the dumpster. The cat didn't put the value on it in his mind. Another cat, that's why it says another man's trash is another man's treasure. Right? So, because it's based on thoughts. It's based on the perception in his mind of whether that thing is valuable or not. So some men might get rid of a good woman that's high value because they don't know they don't know the game. And then some other dudes swoop them up because they know the game, and they know that's a thought that counts, and the value is in the mind. The value is in the mind. This dude didn't value this girl because he didn't see what I see. And now I see her value. And now I see, because with value, now you getting into the fourth dimension. Now you getting into the groove when you start to value things. And it also ties in with this same thing. Because people think, oh man, Young Gil crazy with this shit. If you close your eyes right now, and I say, when I say the word dog, what do you get an image in your brain? Do you get it when I say the word dog? Do you get an image in your brain? Most likely, people are gonna say yes, right? Do you get a sound that goes with that image when I say the word dog? Other than the word dog, you probably say, yeah, roof, roof, right? Roof, roof. Dogs say roof, roof, right? So now that proves to you that sound is fed up into light, because I said the word dog, you got an image in your head. That's the light part of it. And then now you're getting the sound that goes with that image. Roof, roof. So it goes all the way back to thought. Everything goes back to thought. Thought slows down the speed down to light. Light slows down the sound. This is what we're dealing with, y'all. We got to change our thinking. 15th was trying to tell us a while back, man, when he said that he said, man, this ain't like like no crazy shit. But what this is a mental. This ain't no regular shit that's on the ground. It's a mental war. He said something like that. And yeah, so we at a point right now where we got to change our thoughts, and we change the world. People that's reading the Bible and Revelations, if they start believing it and thinking it, they gonna project that as they end. So they want the reptilians want you to think that all this stuff is gonna happen, so it can really happen, because you're gonna project it yourself by thinking it. Whatever you think, you're gonna bring to the light. So if you read the Revelations and it says it's gonna be the end of the world and shit's gonna blow up and it's gonna explode and this is that, you're gonna paint that picture in your brain, and then you're gonna project it to be your reality. That's why we told you, so if a man thinketh, so is he. They stole that from us and then put it in the Bible and got you thinking that it's, if he did that part, what about this part? Man, you gotta change the way you think if you want to get up in this game. Whatever you want to do, you can do it if you put your mind to it. We gave you so many hints. To Hootie said drop so many hints. Whatever you can do, when you can do whatever you put your mind to. That's the one right there. So a man thinketh, so is he. They gave you so many hits on about your thinking, man. Now, I'm telling you, man, this type of level of information, it gives you the power to be able to go out right now and figure out what the hell is really going on. Who's controlling our thoughts? The governmental. Who are governing you? Put a limit, put a cap. You know what a governor is? A governor is something they put on you to slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Like a bus, like school buses got governors. That means they can't go over 60 miles an hour. U-Haul got a governor on it. It can't go past a certain speed. So if I'm here to put a governor on your thoughts, I'm gonna tell you what to think, and I ain't gonna let you be a free thinker. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to think, and then you live your life. Your life is gonna be based around that, because whatever you think is what you project. It projects your whole life. So yeah, governmental, right? A government is a separation. It's a thing they put on cars, like I say, to slow them down. Mind over matter, yeah, shit like that, right? Minnie Martin. Yeah, so that's the way you get ahead in this game, man. You got to think it. Think I'm rich. Think I want to have a nice house, nice car, nice land, whatever it be. You have the power to think it into existence. This is what a lot of stuff that is free. Ideas can be free if you can access it. Ideas is real money. Ideas is real money, especially new ideas that really ain't new. You just pull it from the mental reservoir. But new ideas can be generated into money. Or what you calling money on this side, after it slow down into light and sound. Money has a sound to it too. That's why they say money talks. All right, money makes a sound. It can say, "Check, get in." Money can say, "Check, get in." If you pull if you pull up in a damn Lambo and you got a gold digger out there, money can say, "Check, get in." Without you, man, if you have enough money, you don't even gotta talk. Your money talk for you. You don't even gotta say that, man. You can be a mute. And it's automatic, man. This is this game. This is this matrix. Because remember, they plugged us up in the matrix to the computer. So and everything was going on based on in the mind, in the thoughts, in the crown chakra, the value of things. So how do you value yourself, and how do you value your loved ones around you? Is it a high value or a low value? Women, how do you value yourself? When a man got, and it ain't about money, but you a Ferrari, and he can purchase you with his thoughts. So he got to be able to purchase you with his thoughts, not with money. Because the real money is the thoughts. It's the thoughts that count. I'm telling you, man, that money don't count. It's the thoughts that count. So if you value yourself and your thoughts as a Ferrari, then he should have a Ferrari type mind to be able to purchase you. He should have the Ferrari type thoughts to be able to come up to your value. So you gotta, instead of looking at what a nigga got physically, got a gold chain and all that on, right? You gotta go into his thoughts and see how valuable of his thoughts. How valuable is his thoughts? Because if he ain't got no valuable thoughts, he can eventually lose that shit by going to prison or anything, and then he could get out and be a broke ass nigga, and you be stuck with him. But because he didn't have no valuable thoughts, he just was doing some other shit to try to make some money. But he got valuable thoughts, he can get right out and make money. Like R. Kelly. R. Kelly's so cold with the singing that he did. He can make money while he in jail. His value still, I'm telling you, he can go, when he get out, if he still can sing like he's saying, his value still go up, and he still can make money based off his name, the value of his name that people think about his name. So if you think that R. Kelly's name got value, that's how you make money. That's why Pimp Game said in that book, get your name in the game in these people's thoughts. Because once they can thinking about you, then your value goes up. And people don't like to pay. People when they get things for free, the value of it is real low. So you going around sleeping with guys for free. I ain't saying to getting money out of them. I'm saying thoughts. It's what we out there. We purchasing thoughts because the thoughts is real money. Thoughts is real money. Ideas is real money, man. I'm telling you, man. An idea can get you paid again and again and again. This is how we come up in this game. Change the way you think. If you a hustler, think that you a hustler. Put that into play. You know what I'm saying? This is how you bring your dreams to reality. What they call and bring your dreams, the realm, down to reality. This is how you do this. This is how you get this game, get this ball rolling. Right? So value yourself, babe. Look, value yourself high. That way, when somebody come to buy you, not with money, but with thoughts, they gotta have a high value of mind. They mind gotta be worth a lot of money. Then they got a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call the gold mines, right? He got a gold mine. That's the real, if you're a real smart gold digger, you just dig for gold in his mind. You know what I'm saying? You dig it for gold in nigga pockets, that shit gonna run out. Eventually, dig for gold in his mind. Because if he got a gold mine, he might have a diamond mine. You know what I'm saying? If he got a diamond mine, a platinum mine, some type of mine, right? So that's how you do this shit, man. That's how you value. You do your value, man, in the thoughts. So where's the argument here? There's no argument, man. There's no argument here when you know the game. I can put something on the screen right now, and then look, if you hungry, and I can make it juicy and scrumptious for you, and then you see it and be like, man, I'm gonna, man, Young Yellow just fucked me up with that shit he just put out, man. With that, you know, with that picture, I need to go get me some of that from the restaurant. That super duper salad, man. That super duper salad joint. You can't even take you 3 days to eat that joint. Super duper salad. Yeah, so I could put that into your mind, and then you can imagine it, slow down the sound. Now you're going to get it. These are things that's happening, man. We just wanted to bring this to you tonight. I don't know how long we've been on, but I want to at least like to go an hour talking about this stuff. So when you go get a woman, don't be looking at it, she fine. Because now being fine also plays a part in the way she thinks. That means her value could be high. Her value is higher because she knows she fine. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't just all. She think that she fine, so that's what she fine. Because if she didn't think that she was fine, she wouldn't be fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, what the hell is going on here? Don't think the young elder, you know, jerking your chain in there. If the chick thinks she fine, then she fine, because thoughts are your who you are as a projection. Now that means her value is gonna be high. So you gotta think on the same level, and you gotta have your thoughts together, because you can see some dudes that you might think that they're ugly, but this fine chick, and you wonder how the hell did you get her? Because that chick values the gold mine. You know, that chick know what a real gold mine is at. The real gold mine is in that nigga's brain, and what does that nigga know? Can he survive? The thing, what does he know? The information that he know that's worth value, that's valuable. It's called valuable information. You know what I'm saying? What did that nigga have valuable information in his mind, or is he just some nigga that somebody put on and eventually he gonna fade out and he gonna be felt? If, hey man, I used to be riding around, and man, I don't want to hear what you used to be doing, nigga. What you doing now? You know what I'm saying? What you doing right now, nigga? So start valuing things in your mind, and start valuing people in your mind. What's the value of this person? Is this person valuable? Do they come through when I need them? Are they I need help. Can they help me? Can this nigga help me? You know what I'm saying? My women, I like to talk to my women, man, because my women is the ones that's being mostly attacked by this shit. Man, it's a lot of men that getting attacked too, but the women is getting the most. You know what I'm saying? So start valuing these niggas based off of their gold mine and not off of how much money you got in the pocket. Because money is really fiat currency. It's not even real. It's real something like paper, or it's real ass paper or something. It's real something, but it's not really money. The money is in the mind. The value is in the mind. Because the value, you can a dollar can be worth 1 cent to you if you think it. It can be worth nothing. It can be worth nothing but something to put in your fireplace to burn, keep you warm, based on your thinking. So, what things are real value? And I'm gonna tell you, people are real value. People are one of the most highest values on the planet, besides water, right? People, genuine people, loyal people. Because the more power, the more minds you get together, the more power you can generate. The brain generates a certain electro frequencies, and it generates power. And you can use the waste thought off of the brain power. Man, somebody outside mowing a yard at fucking late at night like this. That shit crazy, man. Yeah, but man, we hope we got this over to you, man. It's a thought that counts. We hope we got this over to you, bro. All right. Got any questions? Drop them in the link, man. Hold up. Let me put my donation tag up in that joint, man. We got to keep you busy, man. But we want you to get it. We slowly going up the hill, like we said. We're dropping the new stuff, so we got to just walk you to this information. But now a lot of people see that, and Bao, like I say, this is what our master teacher taught us. Some people read this certain scrolls and they didn't see it like we see it. So that's why we coming back to give you our perspective on it, and we breaking it down a little bit more better for you, so you can get it in this time, so you won't miss out. So we are all thought, and it's a thought that counts. It's a thought that places value on things. How valuable are you? What is your price? What is your worth? What is your significant other or your lover or whatever you want to call them? What are they worth? What is the value? Would you give them up for $20 million? Would you give your spouse up for $20 million? Is that the value you put on them? Huh? They say, you've been with this guy, right? And I give you $20 million if you leave him right now. Is that the value? If that's his value? Or is he a gold mine? And you could dig in his mind and get the gold, and you could be $20 million ain't nothing when you got a mine full of gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. So look, hey, my women, look for the gold mines. My sisters, my Nubian sisters that's conscious. Look for the gold mines in a man. And some of you sisters probably already got you a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got you a gold mine. Because if he with us, he a gold mine. And he has a lot of potential if he's at a certain level in his life. He got a lot of potential, especially if he's a gold mine, because it means that he a new gold mine, and it's a lot of, and it ain't nobody really dug in that mine. So how much gold can you get out of that mine if nobody's really been digging in that mine? That's what you got to think of too, man. It's all the game. It's all part of the game. Am I coming on tonight? I am on tonight, I guess. But like somebody like 10 o'clock. I might. It depends on how everything goes, man. But I'm definitely coming on tomorrow. So Definitely coming on tomorrow, but it's for here to take that I was supposed to be in yesterday, but I gave y'all a day off so we can have give you some breathing room, you know what I'm saying? Cause we kind of hit you every night, man, with some walking you up this hill. So everybody get ready to get out of here, man. Yeah, governmental, right? Everybody get out of here, man. We love you all. Islam, peace. Hotel, Ashug, divine love throughout the boundless universe to all. Wadu.